Hi everyone, welcome to or welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can probably tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be showing you my in-depth hair care routine, pre-wash, hair wash, post-wash, showing you everything in real time. So in my last video I did a talk through of my hair care routine and all the products that I love, but I just thought why not show you in action so you can see what my real faves are right now. I'm going to stop rambling and get straight into it. First, and maybe the most obvious thing to do, is we're just going to make sure that there are no knots or tangles in your hair. You're just going to brush it all through, because when we put the oil in, we are not going to want to brush through the hair. When we're all brushed through, we're going to stimulate the scalp. This is something that I love to do to just get the follicles stimulated before you put in any oil, or if you're doing like a scalp exfoliation, you're going to want to like stimulate the follicles before you put anything on your scalp. One mistake that I made before was letting my hair build up with too much grease and oils and build up from the week, and then putting an oil on top and like not really like opening the follicles enough for anything to actually work. I'm just gonna do it for a couple minutes, 5 minutes if you can or more, and just sit, just scroll on your phone or just chill out while you're watching telly and just start gently stimulating the scalp. You can also use a bamboo brush for this, and a lot of people use it. I really like the feeling of the comb. This comb is from Fable and Mane. Once your scalp feels nice and warmed up and stimulated, then that's when we scalp oil. So I really love these two. This is the Fable and Mane Holy Roots hair oil and the hair syrup rosemary oil. These are really good for like my hair type. I've done research on the types of oil you want to be using depending on your hair type and your scalp as well, like if you have a sensitive scalp, and these really work for me. So you don't want to be using too heavy thick oils if you've got my hair type. I'm going to go in with the Fable and Mane one today. Another thing that I used to do is, like I said before, leave my hair to build up with oils for like 5 days to a week, because I thought that I should train my hair like that, and then I would put like an oil on top like this, again without stimulating as well. And what I learned is actually it's just not able to get into the follicles or do its job, which is to get into your hair follicles to then promote healthy hair growth to come through, if that makes sense. Basically what I do is just, if my hair gets greasy in 2 days, I'm gonna wash it every 2 days. If it gets greasy in 1 day, I'm probably gonna wash it. But I will choose to do something like this when my hair is not at its most greasy, so that it can really get into the follicles. So once you've distributed it throughout your whole scalp and you've kind of gone through each section and not neglected the back as well, you're then going to very gently start massaging it in. Really don't want to be too vigorous or aggressively going at your scalp. You just want to really gently massage. And one thing I did learn as well with scalp massages is to actually move your head more so than your actual like hair like this. You want to kind of actually feel your head move underneath your fingers. And you want to massage for really as long as you can, whether that's 2 minutes, 5 minutes or 10. But as long as you're doing something to massage it in, then that's good enough in my opinion. Another thing I've been really enjoying is putting a oil on my mids and ends on the rest of my hair to sit for as long as I leave in the scalp oil. And the one that I've been enjoying using at the moment is the Kerastase Elixir Ultime. This oil is one of my newfound loves of my hair products, because it is like a heat protectant, it's a pre-wash treatment, it's an everyday hair oil. It's just like the best multi-use product ever. Anyway, so you want to be quite generous with this. I put, you know, a few pumps in my hands, and then I start just putting it through my mids and ends, and then I'll let it sit. Show you from the back, just distributing it evenly throughout my hair. If you've got thicker hair, you might want to like section it in parts and start applying it like that. but this is fine for me because I don't have a lot of hair. So just doing this, and then I usually sort of twist it around like this, make sure I get it in the ends. Don't know about anyone else, this winter I've been hair shedding like crazy. This Kerastase oil is not for the scalp, so you want to definitely avoid that, but you just want to get the rest of your hair. The next thing you want to do is either with a satin scrunchie or just a little claw clip. This one is broken, but it's fine, does the job. You're just going to do the most gentle, loose bun or ponytail, whatever you prefer. But I quite like to just do it really, really gentle. Make sure it's loose, and you're just going to twist like this. I think I used the clip today. Just want to clip it in, and it's going to feel loose, but that's what you want. You don't want it to be like slicked back and tight, because with the oil in your hair it is quite fragile, so you just want to be very gentle while it sits. If you don't have that much time, it doesn't matter. At least you've done something to kind of take care of your scalp. But yeah, I'm just gonna do 20 minutes, half an hour today, and then I will show you the products I use in the shower. Okay, I'm just about to get in the shower. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use today. Something that I will always do without a doubt is double shampoo. So always double cleanse, like you would double cleanse your face. Same thing for your scalp. So one that I absolutely love is my Coco & Eve Clarifying Detox Shampoo. The only thing with this is because it's like a clarifying detox one, you don't want to use it every single time. So I am going to use this today because I feel like my scalp needs like a deep cleanse, but I won't use it every single week. And then something that I've been using religiously for like months now is my Nioxin. Honestly, like I don't feel like I'm losing loads and loads of hair, but I'm basically just trying to do everything I possibly can to make sure that my hair is growing healthily and at a normal rate and stuff like that. So this is something that is just really good to have in your everyday showering routine. You literally only need the tiniest amount as well, so it really does last and it's worth the money. And this will always be my second shampoo, so I will shampoo first with like the Coco & Eve one, and then my second shampoo will be this, and I will leave this on and massage it in really gently for like 2 minutes, so it's really cleansing the scalp, and you want that like squeaky feeling at the end, which is something like I have to have. If my hair has any residue when I'm like washing out the shampoo, I'll just have to find something that will make it like squeak. Otherwise it just doesn't feel right. And the next thing that I do, and I spoke about in my last video, is I just really only use hair masks over conditioners. If it's there, I'm going to use a hair mask because it's just doing what conditioner's doing but 10 times better. Sometimes I'll put the hair mask on my scalp and all the way through my hair as like a real intense mask, and sometimes I'll just use the mask as if it's conditioner, so just on your mids and ends. This is the hair mask that I'm literally nearly finished. I literally love this one so much. It's just really, really good. But another thing that I did mention in my last video, my talk through, is that pretty much every hair mask is really, really good. Obviously, if you're very particular about certain ingredients, then you want to do research on that. But for me, I just love most hair masks. There are so many that are good out there, so I wouldn't worry too much. But yeah, love Coco & Eve. Today, I'm going to use the L'Oreal Absolute Repair Molecular Hair Mask. It's a peptides bonder, and it's got 5 amino acids, so it's just like, to me it seems like a hair mask but like times 1,000, so very excited to use this. Smells amazing as well. One last thing is that when I'm doing my shampooing, usually my second shampoo, I'll go in with a scalp massager as well, and this is just again stimulating those follicles. And I think that is just one of the key takeaways in this video, is just scalp health, scalp stimulation, because fundamentally it's the growth coming through that you want to focus on, and then as it grows through healthier and stronger, you're then going to end up with healthier hair in the long run. So these are just healthy habits to pick up and introduce into your routine if you don't already. So yeah, scalp massager. Anyway, I'm going to go and wash my hair now, and I'll come back with my post-wash products and routine. Okay, I've just got out of the shower. Let's get into post-wash, damp hair, pre-styling. Another thing that is really important that people might forget is microfiber towels. This one is from Strand. I really like this brand, and this is a really good towel. It's really big. So a new thing that I've adopted and I plan to take into 2025 is scalp serums. I have so many from different brands, and I spoke about this in my last video, that there's good reviews on all of the ones that I own. I just didn't know where to start, so I just picked one to start with, and I'm going to get through the whole bottle, and then I'm going to work my way through all of the scalp serums and just see if anything really stands out to me. Nothing magical or drastic has happened so far for me with this, but you know, I'm going by reviews and I've heard a lot of good things about this Way scalp serum, so I'm going with it. At the end of the day, it's looking after your scalp, so you can't really go wrong. Basically what you do with this is the same as with your scalp oiling pre-wash, is you're just distributing it throughout your entire scalp, and maybe not as much as you would with the other oil. I always focus on the front of my hair, my hairline here. That tends to be the more sparse areas, and then through the middle like this, the crown, and then all the way down to the back of my head. I'll turn around and show you me putting it throughout my whole scalp. Evenly distributing it throughout the whole head. Tiny little drops. Don't neglect that bottom bit. And then you're just going to gently massage it in. And one thing I do really like about this scalp serum is that it doesn't seem to leave any greasy residue. It just dries down. You can use it on dry hair as well. You're supposed to use it every day, well, every night. And it doesn't seem to make my hair any more greasy, which is good. Once that is all massaged in, then we're just going to work on the mids and ends. So leave-in conditioners are one of those things that I didn't think about before, but it's something that now I will never not use. And ones that have heat protection in are even better, and that's what I look for now in a leave-in conditioner, and ones that aren't too heavy either and don't leave too much of like a sticky, tacky feeling. Although, side note, I feel like that's something I should probably be looking at doing now, is looking for some that leave a bit of a tackiness, because that's probably gonna be what helps my hair hold a style, because I've just realized that recently my hair is just not holding for as long as I'd like. So that is my mission for 2025, and I will be making videos on that. Anyway, one that I have loved for years is my Main leave-in conditioner. It's really lightweight, it's a heat protection, and yeah, I just very much enjoy it. But I have also recently been really enjoying the Redken acidic bonding concentrate. I've used it for the last few washes, and this is what I'm loving at this moment in time, so I thought I would include it in my video. I would have thought, because it's a cream, like it's more of a like this kind of consistency, that I wouldn't like it as much because the other one is spray, but I actually really do. You don't need to use a lot, just like a pea size or just over a pea size. Rub it between your fingers and then just distribute evenly throughout your hair. I'm really just working it in. And obviously, again, if you have thicker hair or more hair, you might want to use more depending on your hair type. And it already starts to feel smoother as I'm running my fingers through, and this means that when you come to brushing it, it's going to be so easy for the brush to glide through, and you're not going to be going aggressively at your hair in tangles. And you can start working up as well, just maybe don't touch the root. And then something else I'm loving at the moment for added heat protection all over the head is the Redken Acidic Colour Gloss. This is a heat protection, and it's like does something to your hair that makes it super shiny, so obviously I'm gonna want to use it, and I have heard such good things and recently been using it and really enjoying the texture that it leaves on my hair when it starts drying, so very happy with that. And the more heat protection the better, because you might have missed parts with the leave-in conditioner, so it's good to then do some more. For this, I'm actually going to section my hair just to make sure that I'm getting every strand. Just start evenly spraying it on each section. This is where I go in and really gently brush it through, and because of the products that have already been put in, it's just gliding straight through, and that's what you want. You don't want it to be all tangled or anything like that. And then the last section, and you always just want to start from the bottom of each section and start working up when you're brushing, and just really, really gently. And that is it, all brushed through. I'm going to show you the back as well. Okay, and that is it for the wet hair products. Sometimes I might use a bit of oil if I feel like it needs it on the mids and ends, but I think that's enough for products. I don't want to overload it. I'm just going to blow dry now. I use the Cloud9 Airshot Pro as my hair dryer. It's so good, it's the best. I'll come back when I have dried my hair. I thought I would really quickly show you how I blow dry my fringe as well, because I had a few questions on that, so I'm going to show you. I basically just start blow drying down this part of my fringe down towards my face, and then I'll get a brush and just start like brushing it that way and blow dry, and then brushing it that way and blow dry, and just keep going back and forth, and I'll show you that. Then I just get my Hershey's round brush. This is the smallest one, and I'm just gonna twist my hair around and start blow drying it. And then when you take it out, it should be doing this. And I just love having bangs. I just feel like it gives something different to the front of the face. Yeah, should be like that. Anyway, I'm going to carry on blow drying the rest of my hair just straight, and then I've got to style it for an ad, and then I'll show you any after styling products that I use. Okay, so this is my hair dead straight just from blow drying. Obviously I did use the round brush on my fringe, but the rest was just blow dried upside down. But this is how it looks before I style it. I'll show you the back. At this stage you might want to add some more heat protectant. I use mine in the form of a oil. This is the Coco Neve Miracle Hair Elixir. I literally love this, swear by it. Use it every single day, morning and night. I'm going to use the tiniest bit on my mids and ends before going in and styling with a curling tong or round brush or thermal brush or whatever it is you're styling your hair with. Or you can just use it as like an after styling as well, which I probably will do for added shine. So now I'm going to go ahead and style my hair, and then I'll come back when that is finished. It's been a couple hours, I'm back. My hair has been styled, and I'm just going to put a tiny bit of Coco Neve Miracle Hair Elixir through the mids and ends again, just to seal in the style. I've also sprayed my hair with the Colour Wow Style on Steroids. This is new and I honestly love it. Like, I feel like it could potentially be a product that's going to help my hair hold its curl. We shall see. I will keep you posted. Just my hair like that with the product in it, so it gets on every strand. There we go. And that was my in-depth hair care routine. My next video idea is potentially my hair throughout the week. So I'll start with hair wash day, then I'll show you what I do day to day in terms of hair care, hair styling, ways to keep the curl lasting longer, the overnight heatless curls and stuff like that. So I'm going to make a little plan of that. Let me know if that's something you'd like to see. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And I will hopefully see you in my next video.